everybody. I do a checkerboard design in hot process soap. Every once in a while I do a little video on how to do it because people just don't find the other ones. And they'll ask me. So I'll just do a new one because I have a lot of new subscribers and they've never seen this video before. So maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but we're gonna make checkerboard soap. It's gonna be fun. All right, here's how to do it. Okay, so we need 2 colors of soap and we need these little plastic things. And what I do is I buy this at Lowe's. Hear that? It's bigger sheets in this. It's found in the sign materials, and you want to cut it to where it sits in your molds. Whatever mold you use. And you just sort of, I don't know, this one here needs hacking off a little bit. Hang on. So now it moves, and so I put the piece in the center of the mold. So hang on, I'll show you that. So you're going to hold it with one hand and scoop in with the other, but you're going to make sure that it's sitting about center of the mold, the end of it. You can lay it either way, whichever makes happy, but you need to be seeing half of the mold in the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort of position it halfway, and our 2 soaps is ready. So I'm going to start, let's say, with the black one, and I'm not going to overfill the bottom too much because that will push it out of position. And you can be very precise with this and use a spatula and paper towels and be all tidy. Now I'm going to put my hands behind and I'm going to sit this upright now. See how this goes? And I can see now that it was not quite halfway, so I've moved it to halfway, and then I tap it, and now I'm repositioning it exactly halfway. Alright, so now we're going to take the other color and put it beside it, tap it down. I can see that my black is sort of jumping over right there. So, and you're going to get a little soap on you doing this possibly. Alright. And now that I've got equal portions of soap in here, now it's staying directly in the middle. Okay? And get to wipe the soap off my fingers. Alright? So now we're going to do it opposite. We're going to put the black soap on this side on top of the white soap. Same thing, we're going to push it over. Okay? And then we're going to make sure we've tried to get about halfway. For me, if it's not perfect, it's fine. But, and also, if you get too into perfect, you might end up letting your soap get too warm. You might even, I'm going to do it too, you might even want to turn your crock pots on low while you're working to keep your soap warm, as long as it's not super hot. Okay, now I'm just going to pull this out. Alright, and the thing that I do is tap it again to make them marry each other, and then I take and I swirl the top with my thermometer point, but you could use a chopstick or anything that slides, and I give a little swirly to it. There we go. Oh, I'm trying to get this where it's in the, there we go. No, there we go. Okay, so isn't that pretty? And that makes a perfect checkerboard. We're going to do it one more time to let you see. We're going to try to get the piece of plastic about middle ways. We're going to take and put small dollops of soap in the bottom and we're gonna push it over, and I can see it's not at halfway, so it was less on the black side. So I'm gonna put a little bit more soap and cream it across, tap, and push upright. Okay, so that's about half. So now I'm gonna put my lighter colored soap in here. And spread it across, and like here I got it up on the side of the mole, and that will show on the sides, and so that's why I said you could use a spatula and get it more precise. All right, okay, so now I'm going to do, see, now I've got black on one side, white on the other. So now I'm just going to take and put black on top of the white. Push it. Then put white on top of the black soap. You can do any color, of course. This is activated charcoal, and the white soap has no color at all. I find that when I mix like pink and red or something like that, sorry, my camera tilted, I don't like it as well as one color with white. Okay, then just lift that up, tap it again so they marry each other, and that's what's causing my camera to wiggle. And then do your swirl, and ta-da, she be done. Alright, we have made checkerboard soap. Now, let me show you. I was talking about how you can be precise on the edges. See how some got on the side of the mole right here? You could just shave this lightly with maybe a cheese tool, cutting tool or something. You can see that right there is just trimmings that fell off that we could actually get off. That's just when I was taking it out of the mold, a little bit fell, and then I sat it down on top of it, so that's not actually there. But you can see where it has these issues. And so, anyway, but here, and you can see like on this one, I was running a little bit lower for some reason on the white soap, so I had to put more black soap on the bottom on this one. I don't think I videoed making that one. So this is really fun. Very pretty. And you can see a light yellowing of the white soap. It's either the lemongrass or the eucalyptus that does that. It whitens out just a little bit as it cures. And these are bigger bars. I like the checkerboard soaps to reach all the way to the top of the mold. And so, you know, you can do them smaller, but I do, instead of, this is a double batch, but instead of 22 bars, I get, let's see, instead of 44 bars, I get 30, maybe it's 33 bars? Yeah, 33 bars, because each loaf does 11 bars. So I just do it in a smaller amount of molds. And so you can use 3 molds instead of 4 of the Essential Depot molds. And this is my Gigolo Joe bar. It's loved by men and women. I recommend it to, oh, and sometimes this happens. Let me show you. I don't know what causes it. But see, it's like they don't quite touch the 2 whites or the 2 blacks. There's just a, there we go, that one's even worse. There's just a little bit of space between them. I don't know how that happens exactly, but it gives it a pretty effect. I like it anyway. And so this is our checkerboard, and this is how you do it. I have done it in pink and white. I have done it in blue and white. But when I tried pink and blue, the checkerboard just did not stand out as pretty. So I highly recommend that you look at doing a white as one of the colors the first time you make it, and then play with smaller batches to decide if you wanted to do this. Now we're using the Essential Depot wire basket. It has wonderful handles. It's great if you're having to put soap in the oven for that COP something or another. And it's also really handy for cold process soap because you have something to hold if you need to move it after you've finished it and before it's firmed. It's great for stabilizing so you don't get cracks and or just damage to your design after you've made it. And for the hot process soap, it will bulge a mole right in the center a lot of times, and because that frame is there, it won't allow the hot process soap to bulge the mold. Oh, and the Gigolo Joe smells awesome. Isn't that pretty? And it will become more of a solid color right here. It's the, I don't know, air hasn't, you know, got to it good yet, but it does become solider color, and it only does that color because the essential oils slightly tint the white, but then once it stabilizes and cures, it becomes a solid color. All right, so it's my day off. The store is closed. I came down to cut this soap and do this little video, and so I just thought that while I was at it, I would video the cat having a fit for her treats because we're normally open at 10 o'clock, but on Wednesday we don't open. And she thinks she has to have her treats when you get here first thing in the morning. She gets way tore up if you don't. And I didn't even let her get tore up. I just videoed her normal, you know, you were late, where's my treats? And I thought you might enjoy seeing it, so I'm gonna stick it on the end. All right, thank you for being a patron. Thank you for watching videos to the end. Fast forward if you have to. YouTube does not like it when you stop in the middle. And thank you so much for using my Essential Depot affiliate link. It's in the description. And thank you so much for watching. And leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe. All right, bye everybody. What are you wanting? Huh? What are you wanting? What?
I'm gonna plug your
What is it?
camera so I can set the time.
Oh, do you see it? Do you hear it? Is that what you want? Is it your Temptations catnip flavor treats? Yeah, it is? Okay, all right. Is that what you wanted, baby? Is that what you were due? Are those good, baby? I waited. These were supposed to be here at 10 a.m. Just because you're off today doesn't mean that, like, you can't have to be here at 10 to give me my treats. Is that better?
See, I got it.
Is that better?
Right.
Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Yeah, you're happy now. Yeah, you're happy now. Okay. Has life returned to normal? Meow. She says, okay, I'm done with you now. I've came. You were late. I got my treats. I have my own things to do now.